Has your wife said she wants a divorce and you're not sure what to do next? Well, brother, you're in the right place, because today I'm recovering the secret to saving your marriage and why, unfortunately, most men don't follow these steps to go save their marriage. Now, if we haven't met each other before, my name's Luke Finn and I've helped hundreds of dads avoid divorce and reconnect with their wife. Now, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel and smash the bell button to be notified each Tuesday when I release a new video. Now, make sure to stick around to the end of this video to get the opportunity to enroll in my free masterclass. In the free masterclass, I'm going to be covering the 4 steps that you need to take for your wife to see your change, and you're going to get the opportunity to diagnose your marriage and see what you need to do to reconcile. Now, with all that being said, let's dive right in. So the secret to saving your marriage is, plain and simple, hope. If you don't have hope, you're not going to go and take the steps required to go and save your marriage. And the thing is, guys, you start to lose hope because everything that you've been trying, and please let me know in the comments if this is the case, everything you've been trying before hasn't worked. And so you start to lose hope. And it makes sense, guys, because everything you've been trying so far just hasn't worked, right? Have you been trying to talk to your wife about the relationship? She said she's done or she wants a divorce. So you try and force her to discuss the situation, to discuss the marriage. So you look for every opportunity that you can sit down. The kids are in bed at night. Okay, where are we at? You know, let's go to marriage counseling. And when you do that, she's just like, no, I'm done. Or maybe you start to be more open about your feelings. She's told you in the past that you were like disconnected from her, you weren't emotionally available for her. So you start opening up more. Maybe you're crying a lot because, well, you don't want this. You love your wife dearly, but now she said she's done. And so you got all these emotions coming up, feeling panicky and feeling sad. And so you start opening up more because you think like, okay, your wife's going to see like you're not a robot, that you do care about her, you do love her, but that doesn't help. She's already done, right? Or you start trying to meet her needs. So, you know, you've maybe read the book, The 5 Love Languages, and you know that she likes acts of service. So you start helping around the house more, but that doesn't work. And you start looking after the kids more, showing her that you care, and you show her more affection. And guys, let me know in the comments, is this what you're experiencing? I guarantee you, when your wife says she's done, none of this works. And it's simple, guys. These tactics don't work. It will not work for you when your wife says she's done. She's checked out of the marriage. These things will work when you're in a marriage. When she's fully checked into the marriage and you're working on creating an unbreakable marriage, these will work. But the process of reconciling is completely different. So these do not work. And the thing is, they don't work. So you start telling yourself a story, guys. I want you to everyone's telling themselves a story. I guarantee you. Think about now, what is your story about what's happening in your marriage right now, right? And these are some of the things that I've heard many times. It's bullshit stories, guys, and they're preventing you from moving forward. It's literally the thing that's going to stop you from going and save your marriage. So are you telling yourself the story, she's just too far gone, there's no coming back, right? She's just so far checked out, there's just no hope. Or she maybe like she's got trauma, like she's now saying she's got trauma from her childhood, and that, you know, she can't connect with you, she needs space. Guys, when you got with your wife, she had this trauma before, right? So now that you're having difficulties in the relationship, it's not because of the trauma, it's because there's been eroding of emotional connection and safety in the marriage. And saying that it's because of trauma is just complete BS. It's not because of the trauma. But let me know, are you telling yourself this story? Or you say things like, well, once my wife makes her mind up, there's no changing it. You know, she just sticks to it. There's no going back. She's stubborn. I know my wife. And she won't go to marriage counseling. It's completely over. If she's not willing to work on it because it takes 2 people to save a marriage, there's no chance. It's over, right? And like, guys, none of this works. These are all bullshit stories that are not going to help you move forward. There are plenty of signs of hope, right? And you can save your marriage. You can save your marriage on your own. And there are plenty of signs of hope. Now, I'm going to link up above another video on the 7 signs that your wife still loves you. There's so many signs that you can actually still save your marriage. I'll link it up above and you can watch that for more context. And the thing is it's not that you don't, so that there's a lack of hope and that it's not possible. Guys, just you're smart guys. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're a smart guy. You just need to realize you're just plain and simple doing the wrong things. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but currently you just don't have the skill set to attract your wife back and to reconcile with her. And all that you've learned is what you're doing now doesn't work, but there is a way forward. And the road to reconciliation, it is simple. I'm actually going to paint it out for you and put it out there for you now, but it's not easy. It's a difficult road. So you have to be willing to put in the work. So this is what the 4 phases of a marriage on the road to reconciliation. Now, I've got another video that I'll go into more detail on what a marriage looks like in the downward spiral, and also what it looks like on the road to reconciliation. I'll link it up above if you want more context on this. I'm going to just go through this quickly on this video here. And the first step here, guys, is if your wife checks out, you're currently in the phase of cold conflict. So she's done. You can see here, she's moving away from you. Everything you're trying doesn't work. Now, guys, this is where most marriages die, because you lose hope, or the man loses hope, when it is possible to actually reconcile, but he loses hope and you go apart. This is crucial. This is the most important phase. You can save your marriage. You just need to get out of cold conflict. And I'm going to give you today the steps to get out of cold conflict so you can attract your wife back. So once you're in this phase of cold conflict, she's telling you stuff like, I'm completely done. I don't want to be with you. It's a dark time. It's a difficult time. But when you apply the process that I teach, it's only a matter of time before she turns around and comes out of cold conflict. And what happens is you work on yourself. You become more empowered. You see your value as a man. And all of a sudden she's like, oh, wow, so John has really changed. You know, we have these conversations in the past that he would have blown up. He's completely calm. Wow, he's able to connect to me more. He understands me. And this point is you move into the phase 2, which is curiosity. She's like, oh, wow, John has changed. Something has changed. And guys, this is where things can get even more interesting, because then you've got all the hope, because you can see it. You can see that your wife still loves you. You can see that all the possibilities. And she's starting to walk towards you, guys. She's not moving away anymore. This is the phase of curiosity. And here, guys, she will test you. She's going to throw some curveballs to see if you react like in the past, because she wants to see, have you really changed? And you need to be able to come through this phase of curiosity also with flying colors. Pass it with flying colors. And then once you pass them with flying colors and she knows that you've really changed, then the next phase starts. And this is where it's all fun, guys. I love this when my clients get to this phase. Phase 3 is fun and flirting. You're being playful with her. You're feeling that she's like chasing after you. You can feel that she wants you. She's like touching your hand more. You're catching those looks from her eye. You're feeling that she wants you and she loves you. And so you're playful here. And this is a wonderful phase to be in. And finally, then once you go through phase 3, and you've been confident and you followed all the steps, then you get to celebrate. You reconcile with her and you create this new, stronger, so unbreakable marriage with her. Okay, so that's the road to reconciliation. And today I want to talk about cold conflict, because guys, this is where you're at right now. It's a dark place. I want to help you guys out. You need to follow these steps, these 3 steps, to get out of cold conflict and save your marriage. You need to identify your bullshit story. You're telling yourself some bullshit story, I guarantee you. So let me know in the comments, what stories have you been telling yourself? And this literally acts like a handbrake, and it prevents you from moving forward. You need to become aware of the story that you're telling yourself that is like not helping you move forward, and you need to let it go. And I'm going to help you do that in the masterclass. So make sure to stick around to the end where you can help, so release this story and start making progress. The second thing you need to do, guys, is you need to reclaim your power. Like, you are a strong man. You've always been. Just because your wife has checked out of the marriage doesn't mean you're any less of a man. You are. You're an incredible man, and I bet you're an incredible dad. If you're an incredible dad, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Like, let me know. Say, just drop incredible dad, amazing dad. Take ownership for it, guys. You need to reclaim your power, because this is exactly what attracts wife back. She starts noticing, holy shit, John, like, I'm throwing everything at him here. He should be hopeless and like down, but he's just like having the best time in his life. He's going out doing things. He's not chasing after me anymore. Wow. And that's when you get into curiosity, where she starts chasing after you. And the final thing is 3. You need to shift the power dynamic. Your power dynamic is jacked up. I have a different video where I'll cover a little bit more on the power dynamic. I'll link it up above, on a jacked up power dynamic and how you go and correct that. But when your power dynamic is all out of whack, your wife is blaming you for everything. You know, you're at fault for everything. She's telling you like she's really happy without you. It's a difficult time. You need to know how to correct that power dynamic. You need to get the power dynamic back so it's in balance, so she's respecting you again. And you need to do this by implementing my communication technique. So to learn how to communicate effortlessly. So what I'm going to link down below, guys, is I'm going to link the communication guide that's going to help you correct that power dynamic in your relationship. So you can check that down below and download that communication guide. Now, I promised you at the beginning of this video the opportunity to enroll in my free masterclass. In the free masterclass, guys, you can be excited about this. You're going to start your journey on the road to reconciliation and start showing up as the empowered man that she needs. You're going to learn the secret to reconciling with your wife that literally no one else is talking about. And you're going to learn the 4 steps you need to take for her to see her change. Now, the masterclass, you can enroll in the masterclass down below in the description. Enroll there today, guys, and start your journey on the road to reconciliation. And finally, if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to join my amazing Facebook group, Marriage Support Group for Dads. This is an amazing community filled with dads who are committed to saving their marriage and avoiding divorce. You can find the link down below, click in there, enroll today, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you've got any questions at all, post them down in the comments. And if you found this video useful, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and smash the bell button to be notified each Tuesday when I release a new video. Now, with all that being said, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.